Hey guys, Shane again. Tuesday, 21st of September? It's 6 o'clock in the evening, GMT. All right, guys, quickly let's look at cryptos. What happened yesterday, last 24 hours? Um, from my last video, just quick highlight. ABC on my gold hit the perfect box there, and now it's on the way, continuing on uptrend. And this is obviously with all the stock markets. This is the US 500 and all that. You guys remember that line I put there on the top? I said this figure's got 5 up, waiting for it to come down, and it's collapsing nicely. Anyway, so those holding stocks, sorry for you. Same for international European stocks as well. All right, DXY, remember the dollar index again, hit ABC nicely, starting to turn back. Um, yeah, anyway, let's go to cryptos. Let's see what we got. If I look at my total market cap, so we've got stall this. Oh, let me just get this. Remember, we were waiting for this to grind its way up to there. Now we hit the box and we are making our way down for our A, our B, and our C wave correction. Now, everything I'm going to show you now is cryptos, assuming that we're in this correction and continuing with our bull market, which we've been looking for a while now. Good opportunities when we get down here to start buying. So if I look at Bitcoin, very briefly on a 4 hour, I've posted this on the Facebook page already for you guys. So we've got A down, got the B up, and grinding our way down now, quite nice and sharp yesterday. That had a huge spike this, let me zoom in, a huge spike this morning, bouncing off there. If I look at that level, that's 40,000 some change. So obviously 40,000 had lots of orders being filled and it pulled it right back. But couldn't be sustained, and now we are moving away down again. I haven't even looked at the volume yet. What does the volume look like? Let me see if I can see it. It's not showing what's going on. Never mind. So now it's working its way down, which looks like wave 4 could be complete, and working its way down for wave 5, where we should see wave C bounce. So where do we buy? Well, honestly, anything under 40,000 is a bargain. You guys know this. So ideally, I would reckon about the 38,000 zone is a good price. If it goes to 37 even, that's fine. Guys, remember, if you're getting in, you're holding this. This is not trading on leverage or futures. You are holding it for this to go up. So even if we get to 38 or 39 and you get a spike down to 37, I mean, really, what's the worry? After that, we are going up. So where you get in anywhere below this area is actually a very good entry for a hold. I'll show you the bad news later on if it is in a bear market, but I've shown you that so many times already. So let me just go back to showing you the bull count on Ethereum, and I'll look at XRP and ADA. Everything else is basically the same. My Ethereum sell shorts from the top is working out very nicely. Again, remember, we were waiting for this, got the 3 for the B, and now, or the X, and now we're working up for that. Hit our box perfectly. There's my tick, there's my sell order. Well, actually lower down. And then we made up impulsive 1, retrace for 2, and inside here you can count another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is your 3 mini waves for wave 3. Remember, wave 3 is the longest wave. And then we get a wave 4 correction back to the last wave 4. And now we're working down for wave 5. So for my Ethereum, I'm still in a short position, so I'm not getting out my shorts right now. Getting out my short sells right now. Keeping my shorts on. Then we're going to look at entries anywhere below. What did I say last week? Anything below 3,000 is good. So if we're looking at this, where are we now? We touched 2,800 this morning. So now bounce back hard, 4-hour pin bar, but it wasn't good enough because it still needs to push down to at least down to, I would say, 2,700. If I get 2,700, I think I would be throwing money at it. If I get to 2,600, I'll probably throw more money at it. And from there, I hope to see the bounce, and that's your 3-wave structure complete. And now we should get a 5-wave impulsive move. Okay, so Ethereum buyers and holders, there we go. We're just about there. Litecoin, similar thing. ABC also working its way down. Nothing different. Look at XRP, same structures. Don't tell me court cases affect things. Of course they do. They're going to pump this thing when this court case is finished. But in the meantime, while we wait for those guys, it will follow your structure and it will follow. Remember, Elliott wave uses mass psychology. So this thing dumps hard. You try to push it back up and it's not going. And then what happens? The guys get frustrated and they sell it off again. And that's how it works. So now we're getting our perfect 1, 2, 3 structure. Get to the bargain prices, what I'm waiting for. I've been waiting here for a long time, and I will be adding to my XRP holdings when I get down to, what are we looking for? I'm looking for, personally, my personal, anything below, what's this, 85 cents is good buys. A good buy would be 80 cents. Let me see if I can get there, 80 cents. And then if I just zoom in here, anything that I've got between 70 cents and 80 cents, or 70 cents, 85 cents, if this thing can give us a nice move push to there, I'll be very happy to buy it. Again, like I said, if you get in here and you're holding, it doesn't matter if it dips down to there and then turns up. You've got a very good buy. Now, I'm going to give you a bit more detail on XRP because it's one of my favorites. And if I look at the 1 hour chart, give you more details. Well, first of all, the overall structure, we've got an A and we got, looks like a triangle. So I've got 3 waves for A, B, C, D, E. So I've got my 3 wave structure. So remember, a triangle is made up of 5 internal waves that are broken up into 3 subwaves, and I'll give you your B correction. So I've got my A done, B is done. Now what I'm looking for is my wave C to complete, and wave C is always going to be 5 waves. So I'm waiting for, here's my 1, here's my 2. Inside here, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my 3 waves, sorry, 5 waves inside wave 3. And now I'm working 2, 3 waves up for my wave 4 at the 38% perfectly, touched it, and now it's turning down. Okay, so a lot of technical analysis goes into this, a lot of numbers to look out for, but guys, I've done it so many times for you guys see it work, so just hang on there. This thing should, the higher probability, shall I say, no one can tell you exactly where things will go, where things will turn, and what they're going to do. But all I'm saying to you is a higher probability that this thing will now break a new low, break those lows, and that is where I will be looking to buy. Remember, this game is all about probability and where you enter. So back to 4 hour. How are we doing on time? 8 minutes. Okay. I keep running out of time on these videos now, so maybe I'm giving too much details, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to here. Just it's got how do I explain this? It's got a certain level it needs to reach in my mind, which is at least 85. We've got 70 cents as well as a level here, and I've gone and I've also marked 60 cents. Now, why do I have it there? Because this is A, B, C. Now, waiting for my 5 waves down, and this is where I should meet. If I use old school analysis where I say wave C should be equal to wave A, so I take this length, and from a wave E, I project the same. So if those are the same lengths, which happens, 8 out of 10 times, guys, so it's a very high probability. This will give us an actual target of 60 cents. Now that's our worst case scenario, I think. I don't think we can go lower than that. But if I look at my normal counts, we could stop here and turn, or we can do another 4 and then top there and then turn. Sorry, stop and then turn. So that's what I'm saying. 80 and 70 cents, I reckoned I'm getting in. If it dips down to 60, it doesn't matter. But after that, at least I'm in the game and I'm holding for $2, $3, $5 plus. Okay, so that's my XRP. What else we got? ADA, Cardano. Okay, Cardano is still, let me just zoom out a bit. Cardano is still finishing its correction. It also seemed to have, after the wave A, done, looks like a very messy triangle. Okay, so there's my ABCDE. I've got 1, 2, 3, finished to 4 now. Earlier it went up a little bit too fast, and then 5. Okay, so that is what Cardano looks like. Now, what targets do we have? Also, multiple targets. It's got, if I may project my A equals to C leg, we're looking at 135. So that is a possibility. I don't like it, but it is a possibility. If I just count my 5 ways down here, I'm looking for 177, 180. So I reckon 180, you start getting in at 180, that's got a good place. But we can go to 160 as well. So anywhere between 180, 160, I would be happy to get in there. I will probably just look at the structure first, and then I'll take it from there. Okay, same. All the others are the same. Still going down. So this is also a short I have. So it's also still working out nicely. Yeah, let's go back to BTC, Bitcoin. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little strategy, and one that works very well. If I go to my last wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's say we get down here now. Okay, so let's say we're here. Now I decide to buy $38,000. This is a chance you take, because a wave 5 can also be extended with another extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which could also be dragged out quite longer, and then we go to 36. So if you're not worried about those sort of things, then this is a good area to buy. If you are not risk adverse and you like to play it very, very safe to confirm you're in a bull trend, now you would have to look at the structure over here. Once you get down to where we think the low is, once it starts turning up quite impulsively, it needs to be a strong move. And if I go to low time frames, and this is the only time I will go to low time frames, like say 15 minutes, I just want to confirm I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves up, and then I watch the 3 come down to about halfway. That is then a very safe area to do your buys and have a stop below the last low. Okay, you got that. So stop below the last low and you enter there. So you see that little bit of move there. That's the only amount of money you're going to lose if you're going to buy and put a stop in place. Okay, it gives you a safe place to put your stop below that, and that works very well. All right, free of charge. There we go, guys. Nice strategy for entries. If you're like me, very aggressive, you guys know I like to try and get the bottom. Hopefully not a fall enough, but hopefully if I get a little pin bar and I like the level where it is, I will start buying and hope for the best. It works 7 out of 10 times. Sometimes it doesn't, and it gives us an extended 5. And then I bleed a little bit, but eventually it will go my way. Remember, this is crypto, so you can just buy and hold, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Now, let me go to the daily before time runs out. 13 minutes already. Now, you guys have seen this so many times in my previous videos. I've been doing this since, when was this? June. Yeah, June. I said, if we have a bearish scenario, what could it be? Okay, so let me just quickly show you. If I just quickly bring this up, where's my bear chart? There we go. Remember I said this could be the A, B, and work our way out to C for 20,000. So just keep that in mind. So let me just quickly put it up here. Okay, there we go. A, B, C. If this is equal legs, we're looking at about 20,000 or just sub 20,000. All right. If what we're doing right now is a 1, a 2, a long 3, a 4, and then a 5 to dip below the last lows, okay, and then we go for all-time highs over 100,000. That is the worst case scenario if this correction isn't done. Now, why am I saying this? Right from June, I said this is 5 waves, so it has to be an A, and then we need a B, and then we need another 5 waves down for a C. That's why at this level, 38, 37, guys, we need to see a very strong bounce. If we do not see the bounce there, and we do not go across 50,000, okay, make a note now. Once we bounce above 38,000, we have to be above 50,000 quite soon. Once we're above that, yes, cocktails are out, we're all smiling.